We can use small little baby steps and change little things that will add up to hopefully bigger things in the future. You don't have to, scale Mount Everest to change your life. Yes, that would be nice. You don't have to go on a cross country road trip to change your life. Yes, that would be nice. Realistically, does that happen? Probably not. You don't have to, travel to India to get a worldwide philosophy. Would that be nice? Yeah, it'd be a good experience. Look good on Instagram. But that's probably not gonna happen, is it? We have to go to work, we have to go to school, we have to pay bills. So odds are that doesn't really add up to, a life changing thing. So what happens is, I think, we get stuck in the oh I don't have or oh what if days. What if this happened? What if that happened? Oh, if only I had this. If only I had that. Here's what people need to realize. The smallest things in life, they add up to the biggest. The following is a part of Uchi Productions. All comments expressed are strictly that of Kevin Nunez and his guest. Thank you for your time and enjoy the show. I am Kevin Nunez, the host of the flagship show. Do you know that 1 in 4 Americans are diagnosed with some form of disability? At least according to the CDC. Well, guess what? I am your new disability buddy. On this show, we will discuss how disability, faith, and society always interact with each other, even though no one wants to talk about that. This show is designed to give you more questions than answers. It's designed to help you have a conversation around your dinner table. If you're into that kind of thing, this is the show for you. Laugh, live, and love while you listen or watch this podcast. See you soon. Hello, people out there in the internet land. Welcome to another episode of The Purposely Broken World. I am your host, Mr. Kevin Nunez. I am thrilled and thankful that you chose to spend another few minutes with me. You will be seeing this on September 1st. So happy official pumpkin spice latte season. Happy official start of football season. I believe the first regular season game is scheduled for September 7th. So hopefully you guys are getting your fantasy football teams in order. Hopefully you guys are, packing away the summer clothes and getting ready for the nice, dreary days of fall. And the coziness, cuddling up on our blanket with a nice dog or a cat to get all comfy and cozy under the blanket. I chose today's topic because to me, fall, even though I like the changing of the leaves and the changing of the season, while it visually looks appealing, about halfway through fall, we get the sensation of dreary and doubt and just kind of yuckiness. We can use small little baby steps and change little things that will add up to hopefully bigger things in the future. You don't have to, scale Mount Everest to change your life. Yes, that would be nice. You don't have to go on a cross country road trip to change your life. Yes, that would be nice. Realistically, does that happen? Probably not. You don't have to, travel to India to get a worldwide philosophy. Would that be nice? Yeah, it'd be a good experience. Look good on Instagram. But that's probably not gonna happen, is it? We have to go to work, we have to go to school, we have to pay bills. So odds are that doesn't really add up to, a life changing thing. So what happens is, I think, we get stuck in the oh, I don't have, or oh, what if days. What if this happened? What if that happened? Oh, if only I had this. If only I had that. Here's what people need to realize: the smallest things in life, they add up to the biggest. We don't remember that the Statue of Liberty was designed on a piece of paper by one man. We don't remember the countless people who put it together. We just look at it and it looks all nice and pretty when we go, across the Hudson River. The Grand Canyon is this brilliant marvel of majestic, beauty out there in the middle of the country. It took years to get that way. We live in an on-demand society where I can get anything delivered to my front doors. Medication, shoes, books. Name it, it comes to your door. Even to a certain extent, you can probably get a girl to walk in your door and do whatever you want to do for one night. She'll come to your door. Is that a crude example? Probably. Is it an example that most people wouldn't say? Probably. But as you probably figured out by now, I'm not most podcasters. So, in a world where we can get anything we want delivered to us, but the things that matter, they don't come delivered, do they? We always complain about, oh, my job sucks. My school is horrible. My teacher's out to get me. My boss doesn't like me. All that kind of thing, right? But at the same time, we don't seek education to get a new job. We don't go for the promotion because we're afraid of the rejection. We can't expect a higher grade if we don't read the book on the test. So we have to do the little things in order to get the things we want. Let me give you a small, kind of goofy example that you're gonna think is stupid, but it actually makes a lot of sense. Do you guys remember Cinderella? She did go to the ball with the fairy godmother's help, and the fairy godmother got her the dress with the sparkles and the glitter and all that good stuff. And she got the horse with the carriage. And she met the prince, and she was looking all pretty, and she dropped the slipper, and the Prince Charming guy came to the door, put the slipper on the foot, and she lived happily ever after. That's what we want. We are all Cinderella. Guy, girl, don't matter. We all want the solution to come to our door. But that's not how life works. What did Cinderella have to do to get to the ball? She had to get the pumpkin. She had to get the mice that became the horses. The carriage was a pumpkin. The horses were mice. Okay? She had to do her chores and get left behind by her stepmother, by her stepsisters, in order to get found by the fairy godmother. A lot of times the hardships we go through are to prepare us for other things. We just don't always notice it in the moment because we're so focused on, oh no, I don't have this, I don't have that, I need this, I need that. How can I survive? Here's a small thing that people don't realize, and I'm not trying to be a preacher or a pastor or anything like that. God will do 95% of the work, but you have to do the first 5. Okay, could Cinderella go to the ball without the dress, without the horses? Probably not. But guess what? She still had to get the pumpkin. So, how do we take those baby steps to get to where we want to go? That's what I want to talk about today. Is baby steps of faith and love. Again, I'm not a preacher. I'm not anything like that. But if we want to do certain things in life, then we have to take a step towards it. And a lot of times we don't take a step because we're either afraid or we're too comfortable to actually do anything. So this podcast today is to help you break out of your comfort zone, quote unquote, and just change things up. I'm going to take a minute now that we're at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to pause for a second because I want to remind you that if you like this content so far, you can support the podcast by clicking on the link in the bio. For either Apple, we have Cash App, we have PayPal, or we have the direct link to the podcast itself. Again, this will not help me make thousands of dollars. Think of this as a tip for a guy who is, on the sidewalk singing a song. That's how I see myself. If you like the song I'm singing, if you like the content I'm making, then please drop me a few dollars in there. It really helps out. I know this doesn't seem like a lot of work, but a lot of hours go into these podcasts and these vlogs. This podcast, I do have a small group of helpers, but it is 80% just me. So if you really like this content, any little bit of money would help. You can also buy my book, Confessions from Disability Limbo, which is available on Amazon. Again, all the links are in the bio. Either Cash App, PayPal, or direct link to the podcast itself. And also the book to Amazon is also in the link in the bio. Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry for the plug. No more plugs for the rest of this episode. I promise. Now you know how to support the podcast. If you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. No big deal. Sorry, I know the lighting is a little different, but life changed when I recorded the second half of this episode, and the lighting is, of course, DIY. So, sorry for the lighting. I know I'm not a professional, but hopefully you'll forgive me for watching this out there in YouTube land. So, we want to go out of our comfort zone. We want things to change, but how do we do it? One of the things that I did was I prepared myself for different opportunities. Um, I am, for those of you who don't know, a disability advocate. I serve on various boards throughout the state of my state of New Jersey. Um, there is a national organization for people with disabilities. Um, I never thought anything of it because, that's national, and I'm just a little guy here from Jersey. But one of the colleagues that represented our state passed away, and the opportunity came across my desk to basically take over the position. Was I scared? Hell yes. Was I intimidated? Hell yes, I was scared. I was intimidated. Was I nervous? Absolutely. There is about 1,000 ways I can mess this up. There is about 1,000,000,000 things I can do wrong. I now represent 7 states. Not 1, not 2, but 7. Okay, so yes, this is scary. Yes, part of me didn't want to do it. Part of me still doesn't want to do it, to be honest with you. But I'm doing it to push myself further than I've ever been pushed before. The organization I'm not with was looking for new blood desperately. I was kind of, to put it mildly, baptism by fire. There was no, yes, there was a guidebook of procedures and things like that. But as far as like taking over from someone who kind of prepared you, not really, because the guy unfortunately passed away very suddenly. The organization is called SABE, SABE, which stands for Self Advocates Becoming Empowered. I'm now Region 7 representative. I'll put the link to them in the in the bio and the description. We are currently rebuilding the website. I'm one of those people who's rebuilding it, so stick with us for that. And hopefully you guys will, ask me questions about that. If you're in one of the 7 states that I now represent, there's 1,000 ways to get a hold of me and make contact with anything you may need. So, I saw this as an opportunity, I prayed about it, and I took it. Like I said, I'm still not 100% sure, but sometimes that's kind of the point. You have to step outside of what you deem comfortable in order to succeed to whatever the next phase of your life is and is going to be. The other tip I have for you is simply, if you don't want to do something anymore, don't do it. Sometimes we do stuff for a certain period of time and we realize, I don't want to do this anymore. So, but we don't want to step away or take a break because we don't want to ruin the status quo. One of the things I did as a content creator, who's always creating stuff on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place, to promote this very podcast because it is just me. I got off of social media from August 1st to September 1st. I totally deleted Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, and Thread. All 5 that I use to promote my stuff are gone. Yes, I had podcasts out for August 1st and August 15th. That was the plan, but I did not constantly push out promotional content. So whoever saw it, saw it. If you're seeing this episode now and you want to go back for the August episodes, please do so. They're still there. I just got off the hamster wheel. Will I have to get back on it at some point? Yes. But that's like anything in life. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to say, stop, not now, I need a minute. And a lot of times we don't do that. We go work, we go home. We go work, we go home. We go school, we go home. We go school, we go home. Guess what? Take a vacation. Give yourself 2 or 3 days. Oh, I can't afford it. Sometimes you have to afford it for your own mental health and physical health at that. The last thing I did was I did something totally outside of my comfort zone that I really, really, really didn't want to do. About halfway through August, I decided, you know what? I want to meet someone who doesn't know my story. I'm not trying to get married. I'm not trying to get freaky. I don't need like sexy pictures or anything like that. But I wanted to find someone just to talk to and see where it goes. Obviously, singles bars are not made for people like me, and nobody wants to go up to the guy in the wheelchair at a singles bar. Because this is what it is. Like, nobody was like, oh my god, he's so cute. Let's go dance with him, and, I want to take him home tonight. That's not a thing. That doesn't happen to me. I don't get out much. People are kind of weird. They kind of suck. You know that. So I downloaded some dating apps. Yes, I know catfish. I've seen catfish. I'm extremely careful. I'm verified on all my apps. I only talk to people who are verified. Well, actually, I should backtrack. I only try to talk to people who are verified. Even on dating apps, I still can't find people to talk to. Okay? I've been on there for about 13, 14 days. I've talked to one person. And it's not like a love thing or a sex thing or even a friend thing. It literally started as of this recording last night. So it might not be anything at all. Which I don't think it is, honestly. But we'll see what happens. But the point is, I tried something new. I stopped something I was tired of doing, took a break, and I saw a new opportunity, and I took it. So those are my 3 things. Find new opportunities, stop something, and try something new. That's what I did for hopefully 30 days. Is my life gonna change dramatically? No. Am I gonna become a worldwide millionaire with this new advocacy position? Hell no. It's all volunteer. I can't have more than $2,000 in my bank account at any time. Am I gonna be more exhausted than ever with this new advocacy position? Of course I am. Is this an incredible responsibility? Yes, it is. But in order to get new things and get out of a rut that I was feeling, you have to go outside your comfort zone. There's 3 ways to look at life. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Glass half full, glass half empty, or most people don't see the glass full of anything. They just see emptiness because they don't have what they want. Have you tried to fill it up? Have you asked God to help you fill it up? If you're probably not, right? So ergo, try something new. Stop something you're tired of and seek a different opportunity that God puts in front of you. Newsflash, there's always opportunity in front of you every single day. We just don't take it. Take it from me and take it. That's all I gotta say today. Maybe I said something to you. Maybe I said nothing at all to you. I don't know. Either way, I want to say God bless. I want to say I love you. I want to say see you next time. This has been another episode of the Purposely Broken World, part of the Advocacy Life podcast network. The Purposely Broken World will air 2 episodes a month. If you like this episode, please consider supporting the podcast by clicking in the link in the description. Every little bit helps. Please follow our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All comments are welcome. Thank you so much for your time. Have a blessed day and see you very soon.